Yo, what's up? This is Real Talk Garbs, and today tatanungin natin ang mga lalaki at babae kung ano nga bang dahilan kung bakit hindi sila finiflex mga jowa nila. Kuya Garbs! Anong dahilan kung bakit hindi finiflex yung jowa sa social media?
Baka marami siyang jowa.
Pangalan?
Philip,
Anong dahilan kung bakit hindi nila finiflex?
May pinoprotectionan.
Saan galing?
nag-mower dyan, no? Lawn mower.
Bakit hindi finiflex ang mga jowa?
Siguro hindi sila proud.
Anong dahilan kung bakit hindi ka piniflex ng jowa mo sa social media?
It's either may pinagtataguan sila or ungrateful sila sa jowa nila.
Pinagtataguan.
Hindi niya ako pinaflex sa social media. Hindi niya ako pinapost. Pwede ba yun?
Anong pangalan?
Mike.
Bakit ang daming Jesus Christ sa Jensen?
More on mga religious people, mga taga Jensen.
Maraming mahilig magbasbas. Anong pangalan?
Deal, Bartolaba.
Dio. Buti na lang ang apelyado mo, hindi D.O.
Ano yan? Nagkala mo na yan eh.
May jowa ka ba ngayon? It's a yes or no question.
Aminin mo! Aminin mo! Aminin mo!
Ay, pinumpusuan ako.
Pero ba't hindi ko nakikita sa post mo?
Ay, hindi pwedeng i-flex, tol.
Pero bakit karamihan sa mga nanonood ngayon, hindi sila na-flex?
Feeling ko, hindi nila na-flex kasi marami silang kabulastugang ginagawa.
Ah! So hindi ka nag-flex, di ba?
Oh, hindi.
So? Para kang ginisa sa sarili mo mantika, bro. Anong dahilan kung bakit hindi mo piniflex ang mga jowa mo?
Old fashion kasi yung style ko eh.
Paano klaseng old fashion? Nagsisibak ka ng kahoy, gano'n?
Pero hindi ko pinapakita nagsisibak ako.
Hindi mo pinapakita yung mga sinisibak mo. May jowa ka ba ngayon?
Wala.
Pero may naging jowa ka na.
Oo.
Nakailan ka na?
20s, ganun.
20 na na jowa. Dami mong jowa, ah.
Kung babaero ka, dapat focus ka lang. Special skill mo yan eh, di ba?
What could be the reason kung bakit hindi piniflex ng lalaki ang jowa nila?
Sa lahat na piniflex, nag-end agad.
Parang kamukha mo din si Jesus Christ. Parang younger version ka. Marami ka na ba nabasbasan?
Marami na. Ako yung niluluhuran nila eh. Kapag nagbe-bless ka, di ba, kailangan nakaluhod sila. Harapan mo.
Okay, message nyo sa mga babaeng hindi finiflex ng jowa nila.
Let it go na talaga.
Let it go. Yan ba ginawa mo?
Yes.
Bro, since maraming butas yung pantalon mo, does that mean na mahilig ka ding pumasok sa mga butas?
Depende sa klase ng butas yun.
Anong mga butas ang dapat pinapasukan?
Siyempre yung masikip. Siyempre kung papasok ka naman lang sa isang butas, di ba, dapat piliin mo yung challenging, di ba?
On guys' argument, sinasabi nila, we love privacy. Anong sabi mo doon?
It's a very good self-defense mechanism. When you say privacy, it's not really how others affect your sense of privacy. Privacy pwede naman legal. It only becomes private when you have something to hide.
Guys, nandito ako sa General Santos City and this is where I found out na this is the holy city in the Philippines. Kasi meron tayong Jesus Multiverse. Ito yung Young Jesus. Saang multiverse ka galing?
Sa Planet Hope. Kasi lahat kami doon nag-workout.
Ikaw, saang multiverse ka galing, sir?
Planet of the Ape.
Message mo sa mga lalaki hindi nang flex ng jowa.
Magduda ka na. Kailangan mong pag-isipan muna. And... Pero pwede ka naman...
Umiisip na ka na eh. Nalusot eh. Ano sa tingin mo ang dahilan kung bakit may mga taong hindi nang flex ng jowa?
Privacy.
Privacy.
Siguro, baka strict ang parents. Hindi alam ng parents sila na nag-ano sila, jojowa.
Bakit? Jowa ka ba ng estudyante pa? Nagisa ka na naman sa sarili mong mantika.
Galing mo mga ano
Ikaw, sang...
Sa Garden of Eden. Ako yung lawn mower.
Lamon, saan ka ano? Feeling ko alam ko saan ka ano eh. Anong multiverse ka eh.
Sige nga, sige.
Doon ka sa wood multiverse. Kasi marami ka sinisibak. Message mo sa mga babaeng hindi piniflex ng jowa.
Maghanap na kayo ng iba.
Bakit nga ba may mga lalaki hindi nagfi-flex ng jowa?
Ma-private talaga ako, bro.
Private.
hindi na mo naman itinago. Private but not secret. Ako ganun ako.
Anong reason bakit hindi piniflex ng lalaki ang jowa nila?
Para kasi, private.
Message mo doon sa mga lalaking hindi nang flex ng jowa.
Pwede nyo naman siguro i-flex sa stories nyo eh. Okay lang naman yun.
Pero naka-custom.
Friends only or
Only her. Gisa ka na naman sa sarili mong mantika. Anong reason bakit hindi piniflex ng lalaki ang jowa nila?
Kasi may tinatago.
May jowa ka ba ngayon?
Apo.
Ay, nandun pala si Sir. Guys, sabay-sabay nating sabihin. I think si Sir Kim ang huwarang lalaki. Hindi katulad ng mga na-interview natin kanina. Mga kanina, hindi lang piflex ng jowa yan eh. Sir Kim, jowa mo.
Yes, sir.
Piniflex mo siya.
Of course.
Bakit mo siya pinopost sa social media?
Kasi proud ako na sintahan siya.
Guys, nakakainis guys. Yung mga proud talaga. Sa mga nanonood dyan ngayon, mamatay kayo sa inggit. Sana all my Sir Kim. Ano kayang dahilan kung bakit nila hindi piniflex yung jowa nila?
May tinatago siguro.
Ikaw wala kang tinatago.
Wala.
Sure?
Sure.
Anong message mo sa kanya?
I love you.
Kilig ka. Anong message mo sa kanya?
I love you too.
Tsaka alis na nga ako dito. Naranasan mo na bang hindi i-flex ng babae?
Oo, naranasan ko rin.
Anong naramdaman mo nung sinabi niyang hindi kanya i-finiflex?
Syempre, konting may kirot yun.
Nasaktan ka?
Oo.
Kung kailan ka na din seryoso, doon ka naman niloloko.
Message mo sa mga babae na hindi finiflex ng jowa nila.
Minsan, kung may jowa kayo, pakita nyo naman na mahal nyo. Kasi yun ang mas ka-flex-flex.
Anong message mo doon sa mga babae pag hindi sila piniflex ng jowa nila?
Ayos lang yan, PM niyo ako.
Kasi magaling to mag-flex mga bro.
Yan.
Yan. O dali, ipapakita mo yung abs mo. Anong message mo naman sa mga lalaking hindi nang flex ng jowa?
Imbisigahan nyo kung ano talaga yung reason. Kumbaga, look at the brighter side, look at the negative side. Para fair lang.
Ano naman ang message mo sa mga babae na hindi finiflex ng jowa nila?
Stay pretty.
Real talk. Kung isa ka man sa mga taong hindi finiflex ng jowa nila, my message to you is this. Maybe there's a reason behind bakit hindi ka finiflex. Or if there is a reason, you already know kung ano yung dahilan. Now, if for you, it's more important to keep the relationship and that somehow, kahit di ka finiflex, masaya ka naman at pinapakita kang mahal ka, well, that's on you and go ahead and continue the relationship. But if ever you're someone who is doubting why sa tinagal-tagal nyo hindi ka piniflex, you already saw the major reasons as to why most people would not flex yung mga relationships nila sa social media. And maybe, baka meron ngang pinoprotektahan or baka option ka lang. And if ever you find yourself in that kind of situation, I don't judge you. But what I wanted to tell you is that, why are you allowing yourself to? If in the first place, you wanted to shout out to the entire world, not every day, but at least once, just to tell people that this person is loving you, by all means, you deserve that. And if ever the person that you are with is not able to oblige, don't blame him. That's already an information na nakukuha mo sa kanya kung ano ka ba talaga or gaano ka kahalaga sa kanya. And in that information, you have to make a decision. Are you willing to stay in that kind of relationship na tinatago ka? Or are you willing to explore further options sa ibang taong willing na ipagsigawan ka sa buong mundo na ikaw yung mahal nila? Now, this is not me trying to tell you na hiwalayan mo siya. This is just me trying to open up your mind. At the end of the day, my friend, someone who truly loves you will never find a reason to leave, but instead, they will look for a reason to stay. And if ever the thing that you want is not being done by the person you love, kahit na maraming beses mo na siyang binigyan ng pagkakataon para patunayan yung pagmamahal na binibigay niya sa'yo, if you can't change a man, change the man.
When winter comes, I'll see you again. We'll be out till late under the starshine. I wish that I didn't have to wait.
Pero I think medyo nasobrahan ka sa self-love contest, Kasta.
Kailangan mo na mahalin yung sarili mo bago ka magmahal talaga magbigay ng love sa iba.
Kastakli spitting bars like how RTD spits bars, ha? Totoo naman talaga. How can you expect someone to love you if you can't even love you? But never use this as a reason to hurt other people. That there's a fine line between choosing yourself and thinking only about yourself.
Nang sa ganun, matututunan mong ma-appreciate yung ibang bagay at mahalin yung ibang bagay. Hindi lang tao.
People might think na Skasta is just trying to say things for the sake of saying things, but I think there is an answer or at least a reply within himself sa bagay na sinasabi niya. Meron ka pa ring mapupulot sa kung ano talagang nasa isip niya eh. Maybe the reason why he's saying such things is because mas natutunan niyang pag-aralan kung ano yung gusto niya. This guy is literally in his early 20s and you give him power, fame, and money, most people at this age will not know how to handle them. Remember Justin Bieber. This is what happened to him. And look at him now. He's a matured, grown man married to a beautiful wife. And I think Skastakli is going through the same thing, same process. Again, my friend, I'm not trying to justify what he did. What he did is wrong. What I'm just trying to tell you is us trying to dissect the psychology of a guy being in that kind of situation. Even if yung reason kung bakit niya ginawa ay hindi justifiable, at least we know that there is a reason.
Lahat tayo may pinagdadaan ng problema, lahat tayo may kaso.
That's wisdom there. Tama nga naman. It's just so happened that these guys is in a specific platform that everybody finds out that's going through their life. But if you think about it, what he say, lahat naman talaga tayo may kaso. Lahat tayo may problema. It's just so happened na yung karamihan ng problema natin hindi naha-highlight at nabo-broadcast.
Kung yung tipong tao, hindi ako nag-i-stay sa isang lugar, nag-move forward ako.
Feeling ko si Skasta, I think, prior to what he did, I think naka-move on na yan. This message goes through people as well who's thinking na bakit 5 years kami, 6 years kami, pero bakit yung ex ko naka-move on agad pagkatapos naming maghiwalay? Do not mistake them na start pa lang sila mag-move on nung naghiwalay kayo because that's what happened to you. Most people who was able to move forward right away, kadalasan, habang kayo pa, nag-move on na yan. Maybe this is what happened to this guy. I mean, super chill, super cool-headed while doing this interview. I can really say that this guy really moved on. I don't know, did he? Maybe. Or maybe he's just trying to hide things. But at the end of the day, I know that if he wakes up 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 30 years from now, whatever time it may take, this guy is gonna realize that what he did sa mag-ina niya was wrong and that he would take responsibility to it later on. Not maybe now, not maybe tomorrow, but for sure one day. Real talk. Coming from a guy who also made a lot of mistakes, I want you to understand that this guy also did a lot of mistake too. Everybody is hating on him. Everybody is actually cursing him. Hindi ka na nga pogi, manloloko ka pa. But somehow, I wish everybody understands that maybe it has to play out like that. Maybe Zainab has to go through that difficulty, that pain, so that she can become a stronger woman, a wiser woman that would allow her to attract a man that would love her truly. This guy has to make this mistake at an early age of his life for him to realize the value of commitment, for him to realize the value of honesty, for him to realize the value of knowing oneself before making a permanent decision, the value of self-awareness, the things that he wants bago lumukso sa bagay na hindi na pwedeng i-reverse. In us, people who's just a spectator in this circus, instead of focusing on the people and attacking them, why don't we just learn from the things that these guys are showing us? And I want you to understand that let's judge the act, not the person. And whatever Skastakli did, never justifiable. He's never supposed to do that. But at the end of the day, just like you, this guy made a mistake. And for sure, Zainab, maybe not now, or maybe it was not broadcasted, she also made a mistake. And just like you also made a mistake, you know? It's Skastakli, by the way, I just wanted to let you know na dahil sa'yo, maraming mga sibilyang lalaki na walang kamalay-malay ang nadamay dahil sa ginawa mo. Wala silang kasalanan pero nasisi sila. And my message goes out to humanity, to the Filipino people, that somehow, I think, instead of focusing our negative energy onto people and attacking them, why don't we just focus on the lesson, not the inconveniences of the pain, specifically when we ourselves is going through life's hardest difficulties. And I wish and pray that everybody will be able to learn na bago lumukso sa bagay na permanente, dapat isipin mo muna kung yun ba talaga yung gusto mo at huwag magpapadala sa agos ng panahon, sa agos ng opinyon ng ibang tao, that you're just basically doing things not because you love them but because you're worried about what people would think if you don't. And if ever you're one of those people who's able to encounter a type of guy or the characteristics that what's constantly showed to Zainab, I want you to know that if they're stupid enough to walk away, be smart enough to let them go.
A lot has changed since we last spoke. Life's been good to you, and I see that you're with someone new. Maybe you are better off now that you're with him. But when I see your face, I can't stop myself from spiraling. Now I'm falling down.
Yung buong video, so much better yon kasi mas raw. Let's check this out.
Alam nyo, kung matatandaan nyo, 2 years ago, siya ang kauna-unahang guest ko sa Tony Talks. Ngayon, nagbabalik na siya kasama natin, Zainab.
Natupad na ang dasal ng lahat. Lagi nilang kino-comment, future single mo.
Hindi nga.
Dapat ganon, di ba? I mean, there's nothing really wrong with you being a single mom. Yun kasi minsan ang naiisip ng iba that you're a single mom, parang disgrasyada kang babae. There's a lot of reasons why you became a single mom. And I think walang gustong nanay na iwanan ng tatay ng anak nila.
Kasi di ba emotional ka?
Parang
Hanggang ngayon pa rin.
Kasi di ba nawala yung baby ko, yung pangalawa, si Moon.
Having been able to break up with the father is something, but being able to lose a kid, I think that's more traumatic.
Talagang nanganak ako, ano pa na bagong hormones na naman
Oo.
to, girl.
Actually, parang nasa postpartum ka
nasa postpartum pa nga ako.
Mga hindi nakakaalam, there is a situation called postpartum blues. It's super susceptible kasi ng mga moms that just gave birth because of the hormones is a little bit unstable. Kaya minsan makikita mo yung mga nanay na kakapanganak pa lang parang super depressed. Kung masakit ngang iniwan ng jowa kung wala kang condition called postpartum blues, paano pa kaya kung you're going through postpartum blues and at the same time something traumatic happens to you? So the pain literally will be amplified.
Halo-halo talaga siya, malala.
Pero ang ganda mo para na. Sa dami ng pinagdadaanan mo.
I can notice that she's trying to smile things out, but super obvious sa smile niya na to that she's just trying to front happiness, but I think that she's not really okay.
Kasi natatakot. Ayan, naiiyak ako.
See? She's just waiting for a moment to cry it off.
Kailan nagkaroon ng personal problem dun sa relationship nyo?
Okay kami.
Ito na.
Kapag nag-aaway kami, ganun, tapos ikaw na yung nagbababa ng pride, gusto mong, dito ka na lang, wag mo kong iwan, mga ganun.
Okay guys, this is a very unpopular opinion. I'm gonna put this out there. Zainab is saying na pag-aaway. And at the end of the day, we still don't know what the reason of the fight was. Now fine, it's not supposed to be the reason kung bakit kung magiging tatay ka na iiwanan mo yung buntis mo na asawa sa pag-aaway na meron kayong dalawa. But at the end of the day, we still don't know the reason of the fight.
Tapos, parang merong day na binigay sa akin si God na wag ako sumama sa kanya.
Sa totoo lang, naniniwala talaga ako dyan sa mga sinyales. There are certain situations when people caught their partner cheating, hindi mismo sila ang gumagawa ng paraan para mahuli. Kumbaga, kusang dumarating sa kanila yung impormasyon. And I think this is what happened to Zainab.
Nakita ko,
Binuksan mo lang?
binuksan ko yung laptop, sakto na yung laptop nasa